Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and exciting content from the world of football. Just a few weeks back, we were talking about the resurgence of Mikel Arteta and Arsenal Football Club and how shrewd he has become as a football manager. And it all goes down to the tactics that Mikel Arteta has demonstrated not just on the training pitch but come match day. And yet another stern test what Mikel Arteta is going to face is against Sean Dyche's Everton. And mind you, Sean Dyche has always got the better of Mikel Arteta. If we talk about their history in the Premier League, if there is one team which Mikel Arteta's Arsenal has failed to beat, is Sean Dyche's team. Be it with Everton or be it with Burnley last season, it was just a horror show for the Gunners. And what am I expecting from this match? I am expecting Arsenal to start on the front foot because obviously they are playing at home and Mikel Arteta also knows that this is their game in hand where they have a massive opportunity to take a 5 point lead at the top of the table, and that would just heat up the title race like never before because we have seen this Manchester City team somehow find a way to get back to the top, and even after they defeated Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium they still find themselves 2 points behind the Gunners, with the Gunners having this game in hand. And I won't be surprised one bit if once again Mikel Arteta starts with Leandro Trossard as the number 9, because that just gives them something different to look after, and every opposition would expect Eddie Nketiah to start the front line because Mikel Arteta has hardly made any changes in his starting 11. He has made the changes only when there is a different competition, and now that the Europa League is around the corner he would also be wary of the fact that Gabriel Jesus' return is imminent. Thomas Partey's return back to the first team is yet another significant boost going into the business end of the season. And talking about Sean Dyche, he always likes to set up his team in a very structured manner wherein they are really difficult to break down. And they also have their own ammunitions up top. They have the likes of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. They have a very strong midfield with Idrissa Gana Gueye and Onana, and I would be really fascinated to see how that midfield battle does take place, because once again the big question going into this match is whether Thomas Partey is able to start in the first 11. And whenever he starts we always see that the Gunners play with a really high tempo, and this is exactly what they require in this crucial fixture, because even when Jorginho plays I agree that he has made more vertical passes. He has looked to be quite dangerous on the ball, even though he has played very safe back passes. And I just feel that the Arsenal this time around are really clinical in terms of ball progression, in terms of their shooting ability, and in terms of their control of the game, because these were all the little things which Arsenal failed to do last season, and that is why they bottled top 4 in the end. But if you look at this season, the real difference which we have seen in the performance of the Gunners is the partnership between William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. And that is something which all Arsenal fans should be really proud of, because this team is still young, they are hungry, and they want to see Arsenal compete for the top honors season in and season out. And if they get anything other than a W tonight against Everton, that would be considered as a significant blow once again, because this is a match where they need to capitalize and they have a real opportunity to put some kind of daylight between themselves and Manchester City. And I'm sure that Pep Guardiola would have one eye on this league fixture, because he knows that every point which the Gunners drop is only going to put significant pressure, and that would open a window of hope for Manchester City. And I'm not saying that Arsenal are the clear favorites, but if you talk about percentages, I would go in favor of the Gunners with a 60-40%, wherein Manchester City can suddenly go on a 10 match unbeaten run or a winning run, and they can put a lot of pressure on the Gunners. So my key battle for this match against Everton is obviously going to be the midfield, and if Demarai Gray starts for Everton, it would be really crucial to see whether Arsenal start with Tomiyasu or Ben White. Because in that right hand channel, we have seen that whenever Ben White plays, he tends to overlap over Bukayo Saka, which leaves a space in behind for the Everton wingers. And this is where Arsenal need to be really careful. They need to play with a standard 4-3-3 formation and ensure that they don't allow Everton to, really be physical on them. And the only way you can beat this Everton team is by playing them off the park. And when I say that, I mean that you need to penetrate the ball through the midfield so that their midfield opens up. They're not able to, have any kind of control with or without the ball, and that would just put a lot of pressure on their goal. And recently Jordan Pickford has not been in the greatest of forms, so if Arsenal can nick a goal in the first 10 to 15 minutes, that would set the ball rolling, and that would ensure that Arsenal is capitalizing on the previous failings wherein they were not able to string 3 points on a given match day. So, guys, my key battle is going to be Thomas Partey versus Andre Onana, and I would love to know what are your thoughts about this current Arsenal team with the presence of the new January signings in the transfer window. And do you still believe that this trust the process project is finally going to, give the fruits which we all Arsenal fans were hoping for? So I would really love to know what do you feel about this current Gunners team, and do you feel that this team is going to finally, after 19 long years, lift the Premier League trophy? Please put your thoughts in the comment section, and if you like this video, please do me a favor, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because I'll be coming up with lots of content from the world of football. So please stay tuned, and until next time, stay safe and take care.